Hey, welcome back everyone. Welcome back. I'm here. I'm kind of not in a great mood, but decided to stream anyway. I gotta do my due diligence. I got some good news and some bad news, but yeah, I'll talk about them as I move on. But for now, enjoy this in-between drawing of the Plague Doctor, which I neglected for way too long, and now I'm coming back to. So let's get started. Let's just get started. It's going to be a silent stream, like it says on the ticker, because I need to concentrate a bit. But it's gonna be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Bring in your own music if you can, because I can't find music for myself, and I'm really tired of looking for stuff to stream for, and I need to concentrate anyway. It's really trying to animate with a bad mood is the worst, but I gotta do it. I gotta move on. Yeah, you see immediately already a bad start. Oh, Womer, don't scare me. Don't try to scare me. I know my horror tropes. Okay. No. Yeah, it should be around here. Yep. Okay, this looks... Yeah, it's too high. Too high. But since this is an in-between, I don't have to be exactly precise. All right. Now for the neck. And his mask is going to be like this. Okay. I see already. This frame is not going to look great. Yeah. Looks pretty bad. Wow. I am not in the mood. I am not in the mood. Right, let's start with the head. That crinkling noise is probably my keyboard. I don't know, let's... Okay, here it is again. Or... Yeah, then let me take the microphone. Here it is again. Yeah, so it's probably it's a mechanical keyboard, and it's a blue switched one. It's probably that. And blue switches, I heard, are the loudest ones. So I made a bad choice. But I probably bought them because I wanted a loud sounding keyboard. I'm not sure. Okay, let's do this again. So it's here. Yeah, every time I press undo, it's gonna make that crinkling noise. It might be annoying, but I don't have a workaround. From Pintito, I can speak, you say Espanol, but yeah, so it's probably Spanish, but I don't want to jump on conclusions. It might be Portuguese. I am really cautious about anything, really. Yeah, the eye. It's way too high. Womer, stop it. Nope. It is totally natural. I can't draw this face. Well, it's on a really awkward angle too. But since it's an in-between, I'm not gonna bother too much about consistency here. No, it's fine, Womer. I know you're joking. I know. I actually need someone to lift me up. Okay, let's... Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Okay, let's keep on moving. I'll fill you in on the context why. Well, I have a good news, but the bad news are just at the worst timing, that it overshadows the good news immediately, and that's what's making me angry mostly. Around here. Yeah, so these eyes, they have to be a bit more to this side. Put on some music, guys. I won't be having any music. This is gonna be a silent one again. It's gonna be like this from now on, up until I figure something out, I believe, but I don't think that's gonna be anytime soon. There's going to be changes in the near future, and by near future I mean maybe a week, maybe a month or so. It depends, but I am thinking of adding a face cam, because I'll be buying a webcam. I don't know what you would think about it. I really wanted to hype it up, you know, face reveal, let's do a face reveal. But I don't think anyone's gonna be hyped. So yeah, let's get it out of the way. I don't like hyping those kinds of things anyway. It looks odd. It looks really odd. Like, yeah, it doesn't, it just turns to the left. Wow. So I have to do it like this. Okay, and then yeah, let's try it a bit higher. higher and higher, trying to go the enemy fire. This beak is always a big hurdle for me. Not a problem. I don't want to say problem. Well, look at this. Okay, this is kind of decent. Okay. Okay. And yes. Oof. Man, I really wish I could put on some game music, but I think all of them are copyrighted, so I can't. Okay. Here comes the mask. And where's his neck? Here it is. There he is. Okay. Barry, hey! Oh, are you from Japan by any chance? Yes, now this makes sense. Yes. Okay, I'm getting my groove back. I'm getting it back, guys. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm almost doing it. Just a few more touches. Alright. Wow. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. Let's do the tippy top of the hat. And then yeah. Oh. It doesn't have to look perfect. You know what? This is fine. Barry, answer me. Ah, I forgot these. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Robert Strand, thank you. I got a lot of work to do though, so like in terms of improving. So yeah, I have lots of things I have to improve still. I'm self-taught, for those who don't know. Yeah, it's here. I see, like, yeah, but it's working out okay. And yep, we'll do this. Okay, let's move on to the next hand. Now you see, for example, this ball right here. This is not consistent. This is bad. It should have been consistent here, but it's not. Robert Strand, yeah, self-taught. I didn't go to art school or anything. And taking into account the place I'm living was a good choice. Many of my friends or co-workers who did go to art school regret it. They come out demotivated and with a broken soul, not knowing what to do with their career. Yeah. And most of them stick with jobs that are just making a nice salary and just stick with it. They stop producing new projects and whatnot. That's, in my opinion, the biggest reason why in Turkey animation is not taking off. And it won't take off anytime soon either. It's so bad. Okay. I do wanna jump into the new stuff right now, but now I'm gonna finish this first. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, this is for that part. Now let's boy, why am I sleepy? I forget. Just in your mind. This is Toon Boom Harmony. There's too much stuff on the screen, so yeah, you can't see. But on the very top, the window is still active. It says Toon Boom Harmony. That's the software I'm using. So this is gonna get a bit. Okay, let's do it like this first. Okay, I'm gonna neglect the stick for a bit. Yeah, so should be like, okay, yeah, so ring finger, yeah, this is fair. It's gonna look odd a bit at first, but later on it's gonna look better. And same here, so like one hand, so 1.5 hand, so it should be like so. Once again, it's gonna look odd, but it's an in-between. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into the news when I'm taking a break. That's the best choice, because this stick is gonna give me problems, or this cane. Okay, that was good. Fuck. Okay. It looks so. You know what? I started doing this trick, which is good. So like, I would draw a good line, a clean line. Yeah, like this. Select this, copy and paste, because otherwise this is gonna be painful. Sometimes you have to do this stuff. And if it was for, if it was doing traditional animation anyway, I would have used a ruler. And since I can't use a ruler on this program, I think this is fair. And I don't care what anyone thinks about this. Okay. It is called copy and paste, and it's art. something's wrong here. Nah, no, it's fine. However, this has to go down just a notch. Okay. Now we do this, then bam, nailed it. Still looking a bit jagged, but it's fine, it's fine. God, no. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna cut it here. Yeah. Okay. So now, on to the body. Just in your mind, those are some nice hands. Yes, I've practiced them on the last stream. So I came in prepared. This time I'm prepared. Yeah, this is gonna look a bit odd, but okay. This is the way easier part now. Yeah, kind of random, but whatever. I hate to do these whatever stuffs, but sometimes you have to do it. There is no other way. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to finish this animation in ages. Sometimes it has to be just done. Cızırtı official. I know where you're from. Everybody came from the Plague Doctor animation, but I came from this guy, Useyeme. Oh, wow. You remember... Okay, a bit of context here. Okay, I'm going to take a small break, but I'm going to give you in context. The OSIM, let's say, okay, OSYM animation was an animation that I did like 9 years ago, okay, and it was on this channel, but I deleted it 2 years later, so in 2014, because everyone was stealing it, and it had, like, for the time, it gained 200,000 views in 2 weeks. I mean, no, 100,000 views in 2 weeks, and I had nothing planned for it. Okay, so I just deleted it because I had nothing more to do. So yeah, this guy might be even a close relative of mine. I don't know. Wow. Okay, this guy knows me. He knows my dark past. Wow. That's... This is adaletsizlik. No, not ringing a bell. Can you message me on Twitter? My Twitter is on the description. Try to message me. I'm on the lookout. I'm on the lookout for any requests. Oh, and let me tweet this live tweet real quick. Okay, yeah. I'm on the lookout for the message you're going to send. This is more of a private conversation right now. We shouldn't be having this on stream. Okay, let's keep on going. But yeah, I did give YouTube a shot way back. But you know, it could have worked. I could have done something at that time, but it came out of nowhere. The video just blew up, and I didn't know what to do. Man, I left and came back. What happened? Nah, not much happened, man. I just completed, this part. Oh god, his eyes. His eyes are not looking healthy. Yeah, this could kind of fix it. His face is distorted. But yeah, this happened, man. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Also, I should draw really slightly this foot, just to, no. Man needs a carrot for his eyes. I don't get that joke, but his eyes does need something. Like this part here, it's really not looking good. And I shouldn't be bothering that much, because it's an in-between. Like, it's not that important. It's gonna be there for like a fraction of a second. But this is what being kind of... I would sound so douchey calling myself perfectionist, but I do have a kind of a tendency toward it. So maybe technically I'm a douchebag, I don't know. Yeah, this is looking okay. Carrots are good for eyesight. Yeah. When you have goggles on, you don't need carrots, man. How many frames do you do per second? Well, it depends. I answered this on a recent stream or previous stream, but generally I work with 2s, but if you take a look at this timeline right here, most of them are in 2s, but these are all keyframes, by the way. But this one here, for example, is just 1. So it's a mix between 12 and 24, but it leans more towards 2s. When 2 frames are like this, copied and pasted back to back, that's called 2s. When it's 3 frames, that's 3s, 4 and 4s, and so on. It sounds cool when you hear it for the first time as an animation term or animator's term, but later on you realize, okay, that's what it is. Not so cool anymore. But yeah, it's a mix between 12 and 24, and this frame is almost done. So now, shadows and shading. Shadow the Hedgehog, edgy boy. No. Yeah. I hope I get his belly right this time. On the last doctor video, everyone thought he was pregnant. And this time I want to make it right. This time he needs to look like a chubby dude. He does look a bit more chubby now, but I'm not sure. I have to cut these out. Womer, Is that... I can't... Wait a second. I want to see your avatar. Is that a Danganronpa bear? It looks like it, but I can't make it out. You have a good sense of humor. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, it's 3. It's not important. I don't have to fix everything. These pencils are just guidelines. They're not gonna show on the final animation. These are just shadow lines. That's why I'm using the pencil tool instead of the brush. Ooh. Okay, let's do it like this. Real quick. That is a problem. Okay. And what about here? Oh. Ooh. That's not good. Yeah, I have to add in. Oh. Just in your mind, is there any animated movie that comes to mind when talking about amazing animations? Well, Homer has no idea what the avatar is, but I drew it. Oh, I wish I could see the enlarged version of it. But just in your mind's question, amazing animation. I would, if you're gonna study it for studying purposes, watch the 1970s Robin Hood or Jungle Book from Disney. Disney at that time, I believe, was in this transitional phase where only a certain group of people were animating there, and the style is really distinct, but those guys were really polished animators. Like, they knew what they were doing. They were probably animating in their sleeps doing those. And there are many nice, animations you can take as reference, because it's so smooth. The drawings, especially, like, you can see the pencil textures on them even. It feels so nice to look at. I really miss those kind of animations. But in terms of, entertaining yourself, if you want to look at that, around the 2000s, there was Princess and the Frog, one of the last 2D animated movies of Disney. Princess Frog Princess, something like that. It had this voodoo shaman lady in it, and there was a frog involved, of course. I don't know, I can't remember that one, but that one was really nice and entertaining to look at. If you want to see some experimental stuff, there is this anime movie called Hells. Madhouse made it. You should look it up on my anime list for the full name. If you look it up as just Hells, you can't find it. Look it up on my anime list. But that's really fun to watch. The story doesn't make much sense. I never watched it for the story, because there are so many symbolic things in it. Like, I'm gonna give you a really slight spoiler. At the beginning of that movie, a weird cat-like creature shows up, and it's a cat, but it looks really bizarre. But that cat symbolizes God. Okay? If you watch the movie without knowing what anyone's purpose is or what anyone symbolizes, it doesn't make any sense. But you have to read out a outside source, and then you have to keep in mind, oh, this character is this character is that. Then the story makes sense. But the animation once again, really nice scenes. They utilize these extreme zoom up angles, or Rukarski, what was it called? These, not Hitchcock zoom ins, but extreme low angles, high angles, camera reach outs and whatnot. They were using those incredibly well, and it's really fun to watch and to learn. It has good stuff in it to reference. Wait a second. I have to. I have a message, and I have to respond to it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Stick around. I might, God, I forgot. Oh, my mind is kind of blurry right now. Recommend. I could recommend more animes as I go on. But for now, let's keep on going. So, I was here. Yeah. Oh, anything from Trigger. Studio Trigger and Gainax. I followed the works of Trigger and Gainax for quite a while. Unfortunately, the latest works of them not so great anymore. But at the time, yeah, they were doing great stuff when they were actually doing them. Kinda sad. But they were the guys who made Gurren Lagann, and that's probably their... Oh, Evangelion, yes. Genesis Evangelion. Once again, the story is... Well, the animation, not so much, but the robot designs are quite good. They didn't use CGI for them, and the robot action scenes are quite good. But yeah, that's from Gainax, the guys who, not the same guys I believe, but I believe the animators from Evangelion moved on, and they became, keyframe animators and directors, and those guys made Gurren Lagann, which is kind of really, really loosely similar to Evangelion, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong on that about the animators, but it's from the same studio at least. So yeah. Top 10 anime Plague Doctor. Top 10 anime betrayals Plague Doctor. How about that? Let's go with a full meme here, bro. Alright. It's been 40 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna take a small break, and I'm going to talk about upcoming stuff about the stream. So, right now, I'm in touch with some former, I don't want to give too much information, but a former Warner Brothers marketing guy, let's say. I'm not sure what he said exactly, but a marketing guy. He's been working on a project. I'm gonna leave a... But yeah, I shouldn't do that yet, but he's been working on a project, and he is turning it into an animation, and I will be working on the pilot episode. The animation is a mix between real world and fantasy, you know, that kind of stuff. Really exciting stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be a pilot episode. They're gonna look for sponsors. Best case scenario, they're gonna go for Netflix. And if Netflix buys it, this is gonna be my first international released animation that I've worked on. Up until now, I only worked on national Turkish animations. Really money grabby stuff. So even if this pilot doesn't get much attention after Netflix buys it, which I hope it will get attention, but it's gonna be my first international work, and I will be working on it from the very, very start, from the first episode. Not even the first episode, this is episode 0. So really excited for that. And yeah, the face cam thing. I'm gonna do a poll, but I'm gonna ask here as well. Would you like me to have a face anywhere on this screen, or would you like to have it on the regular videos that I do on Friday? I'm gonna put up a poll anyway, but I'm gonna ask here too, just for you lovelies. I don't want to show my face too much. It's nothing interesting. I look like picture Snoop Dogg, okay, and the Big Lebowski, Jeff Bridges, okay. Imagine the skinniness of Snoop Dogg, but with the hair of Lebowski, the dude, okay. I'm pretty much looking like that. Add on a huge beard, and that's it, pretty much, okay. So yeah, not very interesting looking, but I believe it's time for that. No need to hype it up, I guess. But yeah, that's for the good news. Really exciting stuff. I'll be working on the concepts, I believe, Monday, Tuesday, and those will be streamed. I talked about him about that, and I wanted to stream that specifically, and he said yes, we would love to. We need behind the scenes stuff. Just in your mind, put the camera on the left of the screen if you're going to use a face cam. Yeah, it's going to be on the chat box. I'm gonna shrink down. The chat box is way too long. I just stretched it out just for shits and giggles. I can spare up some space there. But yeah, you'll be seeing perhaps, I hope so, an animated show becoming a reality on live stream from the very first, step, from the concepting stage. Even this is usually done in private, so in secret, but he wanted me to stream them. He encouraged me to stream them, so here we are. So starting from next week, and I'm probably gonna increase the number of streams, but it's gonna be hard, man. Like, it's kind of hard because I don't know if you guys actually like these kind of like really silent, much dead air is in between, and sometimes I don't do animate, I just talk. I don't know how much you guys like that. I don't get enough feedback, and I would like to have some feedback. So yeah, don't be shy if you want to see me animate more. just tell me and I'll keep on animating. Or if you wanna, discuss some stuff, which I would love to do, let's discuss it. Homer likes mainly the talking. Well, that's nice. I like talking too. I'm planning on doing a podcast, but I can't seem to find the right people for it. Maybe in time. With time. Because, and mentioning the shadowy figure behind you. What's there behind me? Yeah, that webcam is gonna solve that problem too, because every time I look at my screen, I'll be able to see myself and behind me. So yeah, I believe there won't be any shadowy figures once I get the webcam. So that problem's gonna be solved. No, this is not round. For a moment there, I thought I couldn't draw a circle. Yeah, once again, not great looking, but it's fine. It's fine. Cut it here. Justin, I watch these videos when I have a calm night because these streams are very relaxing. That's so great, because I'm in the I'm in the camp that says, there's so many obnoxious streams out there. People need some chill time as well, But obnoxious, I mean, yeah, not necessarily, Watch any gaming stream right now, any stream about gaming, or even like some podcasts even. Loud, obnoxious, flexing, or it's not relaxing. But sometimes, we need these slow moments in life. And since wine came out and went, even, people have grown this really bad habit where everything is fast paced, everything has to be, super fast. We need to consume non-stop. Just, talk fast, listen fast. Like, have you realized Womer? No. Well, no, you can still do that. But anyway, have you noticed in the last decade or so, YouTube videos, especially vlog type videos, they have gone from slow talking, unprofessional, no cutting in between. Okay, no one did jump cuts when they did vlogs or video logs. Okay, but over time, who started that trend, I don't know, but over time people started jump cutting and talking really, really fast. What was this guy's name? He always starts his videos with, "What's up, you beautiful bastards?" God, what was this guy's name? I used to watch his videos, but he comes to my mind when talking about that kind of, speaking habit, and it's giving me an aneurysm. Like, I can't listen to someone who talks fast even right now. People, Womer, Philip DeFranco, yes, Philip DeFranco, yes, thank you, yes. But yeah, I give you a challenge, okay? I'm gonna give you a challenge. Watch 5, or if you can, 10 videos of his, any random video, where he talks non-stop for, back to back, without any taking breaks, okay? You can't do it. You you won't last, okay? You will come. You will get a headache. But yeah, I can't even stand someone who talks fast even, okay? But everyone does it now, and it's really annoying, to me at least. I can't stand it. I need my breaks, my mind has to calm down from time to time. I sometimes want to take my information slowly. I want to digest it. This is also in movies happening. Movies right now, they're just, really fast-paced exposition dumps where it's sad. I've drawn this way too much. Just in your mind, did you know that an obnoxious streamer went to jail because he started screaming in the streets and giving out bomb threats? Well, there are lots of streamers like that. Those guys are just talentless, and not just talentless, but they don't have any specialty in life, right now on YouTube, this one subway worker blew up, okay? He doesn't do streams, but he has a talent. He turned those, work hours into videos, and now he's getting recognized. Those streamers that you mentioned, they don't have neither talent nor a specialty or any goal in life, those are just some attention whores, let's say. I don't know if that's too vulgar, but yeah, those are just attention-seeking people. I don't want to be too offensive, but that's it. That's the gist of it. And sadly, those people blow up most of the time because of the things they do. So yeah, mission accomplished on that department, but at what cost? But yeah, life has become so fast-paced. I would recommend anyone to watch Sergio Leone. I have mentioned that in my last video. Watch any of those, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, for the best example. The director's cut is 3 hours long, okay? But I never seem to be in a rush to finish the movie, because the movie itself is what you should be enjoying. Nowadays, movies, they start from point A. Okay, we need to go to point B as fast as possible. Jam in as much shit as you can. Just go, 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 go. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is not like that. It knows that the journey itself is important there. Homer. Do I remember Fred? Very vaguely. I know he's the precursor, or not precursor, but the biggest guy on YouTube prior to PewDiePie. Before PewDiePie blew up, Fred was the biggest guy, and yeah, he's the definition of obnoxious. If you open up any dictionary, he is one definition of the word obnoxious. So yeah, I know him, but not that much. I haven't watched any of his stuff. He did make a movie, I know about that. 2 movies, in fact, I believe. I might be wrong. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, if someone would make a YouTube channel where all he does is just eat a bowl of peaches, okay, get diarrhea, and then dump that diarrhea in a bowl. And if people would watch that, like 14 million, 15 million people, they would make a movie about that. I can guarantee you. If people watch something, a movie about it is gonna be made. It's like nature's law, you know. God, this thing is gonna give me problems. He made 3 movies. Wow, that is disgusting. So a Morgs video. I don't know who Morgs is. Let me check it real quick. Oh, wait. Wait, it was Morgs. Okay, let me check it real quick. I had to respond to someone on Twitter. Yeah. Morgs. Let's check. 11 million subscribers. Oh no, it's one of these guys. Reacting to TikTok, Morgs documentary. What? Wow, this is the douchiest thing you can ever do. Making a documentary about yourself. Wow, that is next level, dude. That is fucking next level. Yeah, okay, so this is an example to one of those, you know, this guy could potentially, I don't know this guy, okay, I haven't watched any of his videos, but at first glance, okay, this guy potentially could be one of those streamers that Justin mentioned, you know, doing bomb pranks or, you know, harassing people, whatever. Because his videos, I don't get people to, like, what value do you gain from watching these, you know? One laugh equals remove one clothing with girlfriend. Yay, nice clickbait. And this is 2 months ago. This whole clickbait thing was like 2 years ago. It died down. It's so, wow. Man, so it's still... I have to watch this documentary though. I want to watch it after the stream. Wow. Oh, Homer, what have I done? Yes, you opened up a huge rabbit hole. That's a huge rabbit hole, dude. Why did you have to fucking let me know about Morgs? Viewers are 3 9-year-olds. I have to check the comments for that. Yeah. One good proof of that, because remember at the time when these Spider-Man and Elsa videos were blown up. Around that time, I was into some guy came up to me at that time and he proposed me a job. So his proposition was, okay, I have a YouTube channel and I want to bank in on this, you know, hot new children's cartoon stuff. Okay, so he proposed me that job and I said, okay, but let's analyze some videos. What do people do? What is hot? What is, you know, the standard YouTube analytical, statistical, you know, research stuff. Okay, so I would be watching some, no, not some, but a ton of Spider-Man and Elsa videos, you know, children's videos. Okay, and I would check out the comments, and you would know who was commenting. It was a whole controversy. Like in the comment section, you would go down, and people with no avatars, fresh accounts, would type in random letters. Okay, like XGF123 or whatever. Okay, completely random. people thought, oh, this is a, minor harassment, sexual assault chamber or whatever. Those guys are secretly communicating to each other or whatnot. I made the assumption that, okay, and this is a really plausible assumption. I made the assumption that kids were handed iPads by their parents or phones. Okay, they were handed to them. And the kids would watch the video would end, then the kid would try to either replay it or open up a new video. But because the kid doesn't know how to use a phone yet, he would randomly scroll down to the comment section or open up a comment box and type in those random words. Okay? Really plausible. And so, yeah, I knew at that moment, I realized, okay, this is what this job is about. You're basically fooling parents and poisoning children with these shitty animations. Parents want some peace of mind and want their kids to shut up, so they hand them their iPad or phone. Open up that animation, there you go. Problem solved. Homer mocks his own festival event with bouncy castles, etc. Yeah. Entertaining kids of that age is a pain. Just in your mind, you needed to have a kid to even be able to enter the festival. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, but yeah, entertaining kids is, oof. Yeah, I've did that in terms of animation, and I'm tired of it. I'm really tired. I would never be able to entertain a kid. Nope. Yeah, but that's what life is, unfortunately. People like that. I don't know. They probably do know some back-end stuff. Or they just get, lucky. That could be too. What's the fuss? Just jingle keys and kids? Yeah. But I would like to ask you about your childhood. For example, what were you watching? Hey, Shive! Oh, hey! You're the guy who made the 1-hour extended version of the Plague Doctor, Gangsta Plague Doctor. Welcome, Shive. It's good to have you on the stream. But yeah, think of your own childhood. What were you watching when you were a child? I used to watch a show called Rocko's Modern Life. And it was my favorite show, and I was 6 or 7 at the time. And I loved that show. I loved Rocco as a character. He was so, weirdly enough, he was so depressive. Like, it's a sad show to watch, especially as a child. And I was connecting with Rocco. I loved the show. Like, it was at the prime of Nickelodeon. Cartoon Network wasn't even out at that time, I believe. Rocko's Modern Life came out in 1994, I believe, and Cartoon Network premiered either during 94 or 95, 96. Yeah. But yeah, like that, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that was one of my other favorite shows. Ghostbusters, that was amazing. I remember Rocco's, Shive says, I remember Rocco's Modern Life, it was awesome. Invader Zim, I haven't watched it. Avatar The Last Airbender, that's amazing. And I am so glad they never did another sequel of it. No one did a sequel. There totally doesn't exist a sequel to that. Okay, there is no live action movie of it. There is no, there's not another sequel 4 seasons long show of it. Okay, it's ended there. Really nice tight story, has a beginning, has an end, has a nice message. Okay, isn't some jingle key stuff. It's some deep shit in it. I never really liked the generic toddler fodder type of stuff. There is no movie in Ba Sing Se. There's a sequel to Avatar. No, Homer. There is no sequel. Don't mention it. Okay, it's a secret. Don't no snitching. It's a secret. Okay, there is no sequel. There is none. Okay. God damn it. Korra is such a shit show, man. It is such a shit show. Like, it is not a sequel. In my mind, it is not a sequel. Okay, even if I have to talk about this, sorry for not animating for a while, but Korra's biggest crime in that regard is, okay, the animation is, okay, fine. The story, okay, fine. The, yin and yang representations are cringe, but okay, let's say it's fine. The worst sin it commits, it's destroying its own canon. Okay, the rules that were set in The Last Airbender are all destroyed in Korra. It ignores them or rewrites them, and that is wrong. They pulled out everything out of their own ass. Okay, that's the worst. That I cannot accept. Okay, it's no. So yeah, it's Avatar entered for me then and there. So yeah. So there is, in my mind there is no sequel for it. It's fine the way it is. I recently watched it too, like, I don't know, last year maybe? I believe it was last year. Oh. Oh. I've enjoyed the stream, but I have to go now. Womer? Oh yeah, it's been an hour. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna call it for today. Before I go, I'm gonna re-announce what is gonna happen starting from next week. So, I have come to an agreement with some former Warner Brothers employee, let's say. Okay, he was working in the marketing part of things, I believe, for movies and shows. But bye Woomer. But yeah, I'll be working on a potentially new show from the pilot episode, from the concepting stages of it. Okay, and you'll be able to. I'll be streaming those processes here. Starting from next week, I might be doing streams every other day. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Okay, and then I'll take a break for 3 days, and then again Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Normal videos on Friday. But yeah, streams are going to be like this for the most time. If I can, I will get some guests. If I can, but it's a wish. Okay, it's a wish of mine. I really want to have some guests here to talk about. Shive, peace and love, live long and prosper, or whatever floats your boat. I'm excited to see your next animations reels as your work is damn clean. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so those are for the news. I'm really glad you've enjoyed the stream, but it's time. In the future, again, I'm gonna try to keep these streams a bit longer. Right now, I'm trying to, I'm experimenting a bit. It's still on the beta stage, but my plan is to make these streams like 2 hours, maybe 3, but that's too much. That will be too much. But 2 hours is the sweet spot here, okay? So, yeah, thank you very much for joining in. I will be seeing you next week after, or maybe even Saturday, for just this week maybe. I'm not sure, no promises. Okay, so yeah, see you on the next stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and cheers.